to my second one here, be descriptive. And when I say be descriptive, there's a difference between being descriptive and concise and being descriptive and being very long-winded. There's a huge difference in that. Am I right or am I right?
100% right. And I was waiting to see where you went with that with the be descriptive, because I feel like you lose a room so fast when you go on and on and on, or you dive too deep into details that your audience isn't really interested in.
Yes. And that's part of the reason why we keep this podcast pretty short, actually. We discussed different lengths for this and we came up with a range of time that we like because we talked about it and we're like, you know what? When you go too long on things, that can be a podcast, that can be a conversation, that can be a presentation, that can be a story that you're telling. When you go too long on things, especially these days where people have like the shortest attention spans, you can lose people. And the other thing is, when I say be descriptive, I also mean make sure there's no room for misinterpretation. And by that, I mean, you can say the simplest statement to someone and people can interpret things or hear things differently. So be accurate and concise in your descriptions, is what I would say.
Yeah. And especially if you think about corresponding over email or messenger, those are the things that sometimes can get lost. And I know when I work with senior leaders, a lot of times we'll ask, like, how much are you relying on that? Because really, you should be having conversations in person. So you can pick up on the smiles, you can pick up on the gestures and all of that. So especially in person, thinking about how are you conveying that?